Hey guys, thanks for tuning on into today's video. I'll be walking you through a 12-hour wear test of the Chanel 12-hour compact foundation. If you would like to see how this foundation in general wears throughout the day, stick around. If you would like to see how this particular shade wears throughout the day, then stay tuned. Hey guys, so thank you for tuning on in to today's video. Don't forget, if at any point you enjoy this video, give me a big thumbs up. It helps YouTube know that you like this video so other people can find it as well, because we know YouTube is a crazy place right now. So don't forget to do that, and as well as subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. As you're going through this video and you're watching it, if you have any questions or anything like that, just drop me something down in the comments and I will get back to you and try and help you out. So get all that stuff out of the way. We are focused on Chanel foundations. I'm really excited to bring this wear test to you guys. I picked this up Sunday. Was it Monday? I picked this up recently. I did wear it yesterday, so I've at least had it for a day, but I wanted to go ahead and jump online and do a wear test for you guys. So I thought it would be important to actually show you how it wears throughout the day, because I don't hear a lot of people talking about this. So like a before and after would be helpful. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know if seeing a wear test is helpful or if just watching me put it on is fine. Happy to do both. But this is the 12-hour Flawless foundation. It's a compact. This is in the shade 121 Caramel. So while I'm not sure if the foundation overall is new, this shade is. Recently Chanel launched a few deeper shades that when you go to the counter or if you go to a store that sells their beauty products, it is entirely possible that the foundation is not going to look dark enough. If you're in a deeper skin tone, it is entirely possible they don't have your shade too. But similar to a Marc Jacobs foundation that I have, it is much deeper on the face than it is in the pan. So this is actually, believe it or not, my perfect shade, and it doesn't look that way in the pan. It's best to speak with a consultant so they can color match you, but they should. It's either 2 or 4 shades that they just launched that are new. So you might be able to find something. I don't want to say you should, because depending on your complexion, anywhere from like 3 to 4 shades darker than me, you probably won't find something, because I didn't pick up the newest, darkest shade. So I'm going to go ahead and slap this on. A few points before I put this on, instead of doing it at the end. This is supposed to be medium buildable coverage. I disagree. I think it's light coverage on its own, and I think you can build it up to medium coverage as long as you do color correcting and whatnot. So I am going to color correct in my video, so I wanted to go ahead and preface that. This has a shelf life of 18 months, so you should be able to get through a fair chunk of it before it expires, but just keep that in mind. You can build it. I don't like building up powdery products, so I would just prefer to color correct versus trying to build something up. So doing a little bit of the work up front, but I'll stop talking, speed through this, and I'll be right back.
What we do here is go back.
Alright, so here's what I look like so far. A few points. So this does come with its own cushion foundation little compact thing. I took it out. It also comes with a little satin case, so I'll show you guys that as well. I think the color correcting for me does go a long way. I'm trying to let my skin breathe as I focus more on skincare, and so I like the idea of wearing a powdered foundation, especially for fall winter. I just don't want to put liquid foundations on right now. So for me, the color correcting allows for me to deal with a little bit of the hyperpigmentation. I'm okay with that showing, so it's not like I'm looking for complete full coverage with something like this. It does feel great on the skin. It doesn't like oxidize or anything like that. So when you get color match, you can see what that swatch looks like on your skin. That's truly what it is. It did a pretty decent job covering my hyperpigmentation, all things considered. There are certain parts of my face that I feel like foundation just doesn't take to them very well. Mostly like my nose, above my lip, and then kind of like this part of my cheek. For whatever reason, any foundation I put on, unless it's super full coverage, it just doesn't look great. So if you're noting a little, like if you're noticing a little bit of that, it is what it is. It doesn't really bother me. I will go in and finish doing my face. So I'll do eyebrows. I will do eyes, get some sort of a look together for this red top. I will do like bronzer and all of that. So I just wanted to show you guys what I look like before I do that. And I'll be right back. So very quickly, I'll just tell you guys everything I have on my face. It will be down below if you'd like to Google it and research it and all that good stuff later. I am wearing the Prism palette on my eyes. I'll have a video up next week. And so when it's up, I will link it back in this video if you're watching it at a later date. I've got 2 products on for contour and bronzing. Bronzer is L'Oreal Glam Bronze, which I've had this for a while and I really like it. This is the Rimmel like 3-step contour kit in the shade Golden Bronze. On my lips, I've got Among the Fireflies from the MAC Nicki Minaj Nude Collection. So that's what that looks like. And then, oh, more stuff. I've got the Dior Show mascara on, as well as the Benefit Give Me Brow volumizing gel and the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish primer. I'm getting better at knowing the names of things by heart because I have to say it so many times. But yeah, so that's everything I have on my face. We're gonna go ahead and wait till the end of the day. I'll come back, show you guys what I look like. I will insert photos of both sides of my face because how I look on camera versus how I look in my vanity lighting versus how I feel like I look in editing is always very different. So I want you guys to see what I see when I look in the mirror. So I'll put the pictures up right now. But I mean, so far so good. When I came home yesterday, I did feel a little oily. So I think in general for me, because I do have oily skin, I'm just a little bit of a greaseball when it's warmer out, and yesterday was warm, and yesterday was stressful, and yesterday wasn't fun. So I think today is a good comparison because it's going to be a little bit cooler. Work should not be as crazy. This just feels like, as I'm giving my skin a break with all my skincare stuff, it's just like a nice way to treat myself to a nice foundation. I keep saying nice because it feels very luxurious, and it is in the $60 range, so it's certainly not cheap. So, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoy those photos. I'll be back at the end of the day. Hey guys, I am back. It is clearly the end of the day. I look like I've been through some things. Work was crazy. I am really hungry. But before I eat and like chill for the night, I wanted to check in with you guys, tell you about my day, tell you how the foundation wore throughout my day, and get on out of here and wrap up this video. So, today was crazy. Today was like absolutely insane. I barely sat down all day. I think I was at work for 7 hours and I put the foundation on at around 6, and now it is almost 6. So it's been about 12 hours. So this is what I look like. I haven't blotted or anything like that. So I actually really like this foundation overall because even though I look a little dewy, I don't necessarily look oily and gross. I will take photos. I'm trying to look at myself and like talk to you guys. I'll take photos so you can see what I see. So this is what I look like. I did have to blot a few times. I can't feel the foundation on my face, but I can feel a little bit of that dewiness starting to just affect my skin, if you will. So those were 2 times throughout the day when I blotted, just similar to how I feel now. But when I went in the bathroom and looked at myself, it was kind of like, oh, I look a little shiny. It's not anything where I would be embarrassed to sit in a meeting as I'm going throughout my day or something like that. I was thinking on the ride home how I would wear this moving forward. And here's what I think I will do to get the foundation to work for me. So just a suggestion, I think if you do have super oily skin, I don't think the foundation powder is going to, soak that up throughout the day. And I do have oily skin. So what I think I'll do is I'll color correct, I'll conceal and brighten under the eyes, and then use the foundation to almost set what I want to do from a cream product standpoint. And then I might set my face with an actual matte powder just to see if that affects the oil control throughout the day. And I think it will, because right now I could just either blot or throw a little powder on and that would matte my face down. So I really like this foundation. Today was crazy. Today was not a day where I want to feel product on my face, and I really don't feel anything on my face. So from that standpoint, it is spectacular. So if you're looking for something that is lighter coverage, you can definitely go with this option. If you do your concealing, your color correcting using cream products and kind of apply this on top of it, you will get better coverage. I think it is buildable. The brush that I did use this morning was not a compact sponge, so I did decrease the coverage that I would get from using a sponge and patting it into my face. So this gets a big thumbs up for me. I really do like it. It's a different foundation in my collection, but it's great. I really, really enjoy it. So if you're interested in picking this up, let me know. If you haven't, let me know if you have tips and tricks for just powder foundations in general, all that good stuff in the comments. People can read that and kind of take that into consideration when they're thinking about purchasing this. So thank you guys for tuning on in. I appreciate it. Don't forget to give this a big thumbs up and subscribe. The more engagement that we have around these videos, the more likely it is that someone else will see it when they're searching, because YouTube will say, oh, hey, people are actually watching this video, and they'll bump it up in the search results. So I don't like giving that speech, but it is a part of how this platform works. Share this with friends and family that you think you would enjoy it. And yeah, it's time to go eat. So thank you guys for tuning on in. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.